Let's go to the course content, as you guys are always asking about me. What is the course content? What do we cover and everything? Okay. So let me get this couple of things clear from here. There is no age limitation. Okay. With the IT help desk analyst role, which is an entry level role into IT, we work closely with about 6 to 8 different agencies, depending on the season, give or take. Okay. But these agencies, they do is they tell us what is the job spree that's going to happen and during what month, and we deliver our course based on those. Okay. We don't take any commission from your job. Our agencies who we work with, they will not take any commission from you. Okay. We take 0% commission from your work, landing your job. We only focus on making sure you're educated and you're ready for the job market. So we do not do that type of work. Okay. So when you contact us, please do not ask us that you'll pay us money to land you a job. We do not do that work. If you complete our course successfully, we will definitely help you, and we 100% assure you. Okay. Now let's go to the thing. This is an IT help desk analyst role. This is meant for an entry level. You don't need experience for this. That's how we'll land you. Okay. The one of the key things we focus on is education and certifications. Anyways, when you complete the course with CTech Training Center, you will get a completion of IT Help Desk Analyst program, but that is not enough. We tell you based on the market right now, you have to get AWS, Azure, or GCP, or CompTIA. Depends on what the market is. Those are told to us by the agencies who we work with. Okay, so we don't know until we are going to go to start the courses. Usually, within month of you starting the course, we will let you know what are the certification that you should aim for, and we also will be telling you in our one-on-one sessions that we will have every month. Okay, with every student. The maximum amount of students that we will have in a batch is maximum is 10. Okay, that's all. We don't like to go over 10, then it gets too crowded and you don't end up enjoying the lesson. Okay, so let's look at the table of content to see what you guys will be learning. Okay, the first module will make sure to cover IT fundamentals, which covers the basics of IT. What is IT? Okay, that's what we cover. And then we cover the teams inside IT. How does the escalation work? Which department does what task? What is your task in IT help desk as a level 1 analyst? What is your task? Okay, we go in detail. So you don't need any sort of experience when you work on this. Okay, so we will teach you based on, as long as you can connect to Google Meet and make sure you can unmute and mute yourself and those type of things, the basic requirements. If you're there, we can train you on. But we cover the IT fundamentals, which covers all the essential of IT help desk role. What is it, IT and everything. We also cover hardware components of computer. We also cover the operating systems of computer. Okay, so if you see, this goes into a bit of our first 3 layer. Imagine this is a hamburger layer. Okay, this one is your bottom bun. We make sure you lay your foundations very well. Okay, we will give you hardware and software knowledge as well. As long this is 100% online, but we'll make sure to show you enough information to understand what these parts are to identify. Okay, and we will also tell you what are the troubleshooting steps you need to take for individual parts in the system and how does the system work. By the time you complete this, you'll have a very clear understanding of what is a system, how does the system work, what is your role in IT as an entry level, and how do you actually get in. Okay, we'll cover in this. We'll also cover virtual machine concept, and we'll see how virtual machine works as well, level 1 and level 2 virtual machines. Okay, now the next thing is we go into networking basics. Now again, we don't cover beyond your role. Okay, this covers the essentials of A plus, but this doesn't go as deep as A plus. Okay, but we cover what you need to know as a network basics for your IT help desk analyst role, which is the entry level role. Then we go into security basics. Okay, we make sure to teach you anything you need to know to sufficiently do your task in the IT help desk role, and what are the key concepts that you need to understand, and what you need to know as fundamentals for IT. Okay, we teach you in the basics. Now this is your foundation layer. Okay, we call it. This is your bun. The next is a meat. Okay, you will do Microsoft Azure. You will do everything in terms of IAM, RBAC, and as well as account management, onboarding, offboarding. Essentially, what you need to do as your job role, you'll understand the theory, and there's also lots of labs and practical assignments. Okay, and any assignment that is given by CTech Training Center, there is no reevaluation, or there is no delays in it. Okay, if it's due, it's due. We will make sure to give you enough time to work on it during class and as well individual. There should be no excuse on thing. The key thing is here is discipline and also consistency. Okay, if you can't keep to those, please do not join this course. It's not for you. It is very hard, but as long as you pass through the hurdle, you will definitely get a job. If you cannot pass through the hurdle, please do not join the course. Okay. Now, the second thing is we make sure to give you understanding of Office 365 and also as MDM, mobile device management. Okay, for your particular role, you'll understand how Microsoft 365 will be integrated within your role, what you're working on, also as security in Microsoft 365. Okay, So you learn all of that with Teams and SharePoints and everything as well. And you'll also look at mobile device management. Okay. Now, the next thing is, which is one of the important parts where you look at it, is troubleshooting and support techniques. This is very, very crucial for your role to make sure to ask the right question to extract information. You're just like a doctor, okay? When a patient comes in and tells the doctor that you have a headache, the doctor diagnoses by asking question. You will do the same thing too. You will need to understand the core concept of support and technique to make sure you get the right information. Difference between a good technician and a technician is good technician and a good analyst is they ask the right question to extract information. You're not expecting the user to know what it is. Okay, so you're the one. It's in your side to make sure you ask the right question. So that's what you'll learn here. You'll learn all the troubleshooting steps that you need to take. How do you ask them? How do you properly document it? Okay. The next is we make sure that you cover the ITIL framework. ITIL is one of the standard framework that we are used in the IT department to make sure that it is running smooth and we can provide a proper service to the business itself. IT does not exist without a business. Okay, so essentially we are service providing to another business. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are there to make sure to support the business. We also understand the difference between incident management, problem management, change management, documentation, and knowledge base creation. You from day 3, day 4, you understand how will documentation work in IT, and all your assignments are based on documentation. Okay, so that's what we'll look in ITIL framework. As I said before, this doesn't go so deep as a certification, but this will make sure you have the fundamental understanding what you need to do for when you go into your role. Okay, you will not be out of the knowledge. You'll always, this is all the current market knowledge. This is not old, but we make sure the foundations are right, and then we build on top. Okay. The next is IT ticketing system. We actually have a live ticketing system that you'll go in and play around and learn from a system. If you don't know this, they cannot teach you. Most people fail is because if you go into most of the interviews, they'll ask you about ticketing system, they'll ask you questions about ticketing system. As long as you have hands-on exercise in this ticketing system, you'll be very fantastic in the job, okay? They don't teach you the basics. You understand the basics. Ticketing system is ticketing system. They consist of 5 different pillars. You learn all of them in here, and you learn how to manage them. You'll learn how to be successful in ticketing system by the time you finish this module, okay? The next is job readiness. This is where we help you to make sure you get your resume ready for job readiness and make sure that the workplace can actually figure out your resume. Okay, there's a technique. Our success percentage is 76% in landing in the job market. We've been consistently doing this for 3 years. Okay, the reason why we have 76% is because there's about 24% about 24% doesn't get a job. Is one, they cannot handle the pressure of the course and they drop out. 2 is for personal reasons, or 3 where they cannot actually, for some reason they're trying hard, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Right? In that case, we will refund the money. This is on our public website, and it's publicly accessible. If you cannot get a job with the steps that we tell you to follow, and end of the day, this is how it is. The job will not land on your lap. We do not take any commission. Our recruiting agency who we work with will not take any commission. But which means we'll give you what to apply. You have to apply in the same way we tell you to. And also when you go into the interview, you have to be knowledgeable. Okay. So our purpose is to build your knowledge and make sure to put you in the workforce so you're successful. We don't do any commission taking or anything like that. So please do not contact us for any commission taking, and as well as we do not do any of the stuff that with illegal or anything like that. Okay, so if you cannot pass the course, if you cannot put in the time, please do not join. The course is 100% online. We will provide recording for up to 6 months, but we encourage that everybody come in class to ask questions, participate. If you have to miss 1 or 2 class, which is fine, we'll provide a recording with within a reasonable amount of time. Within 24 hours, usually you'll have access to the recording. But the assignments are due when they're due, unless you have a very, very good reasons why. Other than that, this course is for anyone who's willing to put in the hard work to join IT. We have landed over 100 plus people in IT in the past 3 years. As I said, 76% success rate is very high in the market right now. So contact SeekTech Training Center now.